What's up, guys, gals, and non-binary pals? My name's Naomi. Welcome to a post review for Halloween. Ooh, ah, ooh, ah, ah. Very scary, right? Yeah, not really. But I'm here with a post review of All Hallows Witch from Art and Soul. Thank you once again to Art and Soul for sending this to me to review, try out, see how I liked it. And I have to say, you guys, I was massively impressed, and I can't say enough nice things, but let me just get right into it. Art and Soul has All Hallows Witch from Serendipity the artist. She is a 50 by 70 in square. There were oh gosh, how many colors does she have? 64 colors total. 3 of those being ABs, 2 soul dust, and 1, I scratched it out because I didn't realize that there's a glow-in-the-dark drill in here. That all said, you guys, I want to get right into it, kind of talk a little bit about my experiences with it, what I liked, what I didn't like, which, you know, as usual, depending on, you know, how many bad things there were. We always level them out with good things, but I always give you an honest opinion on that. That said, let me start out with the colors. I have to tell you, like, I enjoy their drills are really, really great. And I mean, I had plenty leftovers of everything. In fact, had lots of leftovers with regard to the specials in this kit. Let me take those out. These are the specials that I have left over. And this one. Those are the specials that I had left over. And honestly, like, it was plenty of drills. Now, trash. This is what I had for trash. Let me get this out and kind of show it to you a little bit and show you what I've got going on with regard to the trash. Now, this was for, again, a 50 by 70, and a lot of the trash that you're going to see in here, yes, we had some majorly cupped drills. That's pretty standard. There are some that were stuck together, like this one here. Let me grab some tweezers so I can poke around in it. There were some that had bubbles, if I can find those. Let's move some stuff out of the way. Like here, for instance, this one had like a bunch of tiny bubbles in it. That happened a few different times, or they had actual like holes in them, or your extra tabs, extra materials, whatnot. And then, you know, I always take any of the like little extra gatherings, bars, you know, whatever, and I throw them in there just to get them out of the way. They're trash. So, but really, in all honesty, not a ton of trash for, oh, look at, I made like a rainbow over here. Pardon my sniffles. Not a lot of trash for a 50 by 70 kit. I actually enjoyed that quite a bit, that there was not a ton of trash. And, you know, you can see here that the trash that I did find was pretty easy to spot. But yeah, I thought, you know, that was not bad at all. And then, of course, like, you end up with some of the drills that, the AB drills where the printing is on the bottom instead of on the top. This one right here is a good example. It had the printing on the bottom of the drill, not on the top of the drill. The AB coating right there. Excuse me, sniffles. And get that out of the way. That was the trash. Now, the special drills. I've got to show you guys these drills in a tray because I absolutely love their special drills. Now, if you watched the unboxing, which I will link up in the cards there, you can take a look at the unboxing. You can see these drills there too. But here are the drills. They had a 208 AB, was one of the ABs for this kit. There was 210 AB for this kit. Really lovely. All very nice. Now, Some of these, if I'm not mistaken, do you see the dimples on the bottoms of the drills? I believe that is a sign of acrylic. But the rest of the drills were resin, so I'm not sure. That's very strange to me. You know what I mean? But that said, we've got 742 AB. And this one, I don't think had the little dimples on the bottom. No, no dimples on the bottom of this one. So I don't know if maybe some of them were acrylic and the rest were resin. Very weird. But no biggie. They stuck down just fine. They look great. So even if they were acrylic drills, I didn't notice. Then we have our Soul Dust, which is their version of pearlescent or fairy dust, you know, whatever you want to call it. Their Soul Dust. This one was a gorgeous sort of cherry red, which I'll show you where that is. And then there was this nice bright green. And I love the fact that I've got leftovers, you guys. Like, that is always my favorite because I do end up reusing my special drills for later, kind of, you know, stick them down on something else. But look at those Soul Dusts. Are they not gorgeous? I think they're beautiful. I love them. Now, I do not believe that you can buy their drills on their sites, but I know other places you can. I don't think you can with them. Now, this one threw me off because it was not noted, like, specifically on here that it was a special drill. See, it's just marked $9.95. But, and it's daytime here, so I don't even know if I'm going to be able to show this to you or not, but we're going to give it a try. I have a black light here, a UV light, and you can see how they're glowing. You could kind of catch it there a little bit. But like I said, it's daytime, so trying to show you the glow-in-the-dark element. Maybe I'll try and get a little separate video tonight and show you what this looks like in the dark. But really cool, really, really cool. I enjoyed that. Though I will say, for their glow-in-the-dark, it was not marked. You know what I mean? Like, I had no idea that this was glow-in-the-dark until I was, you know, working later on, and I was like, wait a minute. This is not a normal drill. Why does it look like jelly? And I remember that some places they have like glow-in-the-dark drills and they're jelly type drills. So that's how I figured that out. And then I was like, man, let me check with my UV light on it, and it worked. So it was sort of a discovery, if you will. But lots and lots and lots of leftovers. I mean, plenty of every drill that I needed was in here. No issues there. Get this out of the way. And then I want to go ahead and reveal her to you. Are you guys ready? Now, before I flip this over, let's go ahead and take a little flight on House of Miscellania Airlines, and then you can get some close-ups while I get her flipped over. See you in a moment. Step aboard House of Miscellania Airlines. Goodbye. Now, thank you very much. How was your flight? Was it great? I've got a lot of lights on here. Maybe if I turn, no, I want that one on. Let's turn these off because it's daytime, like I said, and you're getting a lot of sparkle. There we go. There's a light in the window there, so it'll give us plenty. I just want you to be able to see it without all the sparklets. So sparkly. Look at it. Wicked sparkly. Now, the one thing I do want to show you is I had heard that there was some gapping that was going on with regard to Art and Soul. And so I was like a little nervous. And I'm going to be honest with you, like if you can see through the light there, most of that is like what you would normally see through a light. You know what I mean? Like that's not bad at all. And some of that is probably in my placement more than anything. But that's normal. I feel like that is normal what you would see. So if there was gapping before, then they have very obviously updated their canvas or updated their manufacturer because I did not run into that issue. I tried to make sure in the flyover that you could get a really clear image of the spacing and things like that. And there you get to see a good view of that glow in the dark. But I just really, really enjoyed this. The grid was nice and tight. The image is beautifully clear, although very sparkly and apparently having a hard time focusing. There we go. Now, I thought that the rendering was done very well. This cute kitten. Oh my God, I love that cat. I love the cat. I love its little bell. Oh my goodness, too cute. And then, you know, I love Serendipity, the artist. I feel like her art is very provocative. And so, yeah, I mean, honestly, like if I'm standing here trying to nitpick for any sort of negatives with this kit, I kind of can't think of any. The only, okay, all right, I got one. And it's actually pretty glaring right here, pretty obvious. You see the wing here? Now, when I did this, when I worked this kit, there was no extra anything put on the wing. It was just a black blob, essentially. So I did put a black AB, not black AB, a black pearlescent drill on the top there. I did add that to give some definition to the wing. Because otherwise, dog hair, otherwise it was just a black, oh my God, there we go. It was just a black kind of blob. And I think that adding the pixie dust gave it some definition. So maybe if I'm nitpicking, that was something that I did change out. But I also like to change things on my kit from time to time, just give it a little something. And so that's one of the elements that I did change. Now, there was one AB that was put into this like bell on like pumpkin bell on the cat's little collar. And so with only one AB, dog hair again. Oh my God, you guys, beans is like literally exploding all over my house. This row of two right there that my fingernail is on, those were the ABs that were charted in this. There were no others. I added the AB, wow. I added the ABs that you see, well, yeah, that's an AB, crystal AB up there and at the top. And then I put crystals in the bottom down here. I added those because I felt like it was important to add an element there. Now, in the cat's eyes, you see this bright green soul dust here and here. Oh my God, the hair, you guys. One second. Now, here's a little tip for you. You can use a lint roller over top of your canvas and pull any cat or dog hairs if you have them on there. The nice thing about this as well, and scary thing, is sometimes you may pull a drill or two off of your canvas, but the nice thing about that is you get to see whether or not your drills are sticking down, if they were cupped, if you had any bad drills. So it's kind of a double-edged sword, or if you had any loose ones like sticking up, like that one was just loose and sticking up. Let me make sure. Yep, that one was just sticking up. But I mean, I got all the dog hair off of there, I think. We hope. But that's a little trick for you. Pick up a lint roller and you can get dog or cat hair off of your canvas. I did find one drill and I think it must have been sticking up. So let me figure out where this thing goes. 1 second. So I was like standing here for a good 3 minutes trying to figure out where this drill goes. You guys, I don't think it goes with this kit. I don't see this color anywhere. Yeah, that was just on the top of it or something. That was weird. All right, moving on. It wasn't loose. It just was on the canvas for some reason. So moving on, I also added on the eyes here, I added my own pearlescent or like soul dust style drill in the yellow at the bottoms of the eyes. Don't look at my nails, you guys. Yes, I know. Look at how grown out they are. Oh my God, I gotta go get them done. And then lastly, with the eyes and the drips on the tears from the eyes. Okay, so there were no special drills charted in the eyes, just a couple of orange ABs at the bottom of the drip here. There's, let's get it focused. There we go. These were charted in these orange ones. I added the white one there, and then I added these, you know, fairy dust, pixie dust, soul dust, whatever you want to call them, on the bottom here because I thought a tear should be shiny, right? Now, the other thing was in the eye here, I put these white ABs because I felt like an eyeball is going to be shiny. You're not going to have just a boring eyeball. It's going to have some kind of shine in there. So I put those ABs in the pumpkins on her eyes. Now, there are special drills charted just here in the middles of her, like just in there. Okay. And then around her mouth, kind of like muzzle, I want to call it a muzzle area, but, and then on the tops of her fingers, you see the purple. I added the fairy dust, pixie dust, soul dust, whatever, into her nails because I thought, again, something needed to go on her nails. That was just a decision that I made. I think it looks nice. I like it. Sorry if you don't. But that was just something that I decided to do. The other last thing that I did do, I added an AB into the kitty cat, and you can't see it. It's very subtle. But right at the bridge of kitty cat's nose, right here, I added a little sparkle there because I felt like, you know, when you're looking at a cat and that part of their nose right there is generally, you know, lighter or whatever than the rest. So I did. I put a tiny little, just a T of ABs there. I thought it brought something to it. I love that the cat is wearing like this blue eyeshadow. This cat is very stylish, I'm telling you. But honestly, the rendering on this was beautiful. The grid was lovely. I really, really enjoyed working on this kit. And if you were concerned about Art and Soul before, maybe there were some issues with the canvases before, I did not have any issues with this canvas. And I don't think that whatever maybe issues that they were having before that they're still having, because this is singularly a very nice experience. The back of the canvas has this short lint felting on the back. It is very soft. The canvas quality is very good. Turn this light off there we go. You can see that the canvas quality is very good. It's very, very durable. There are scalloped and like stamped edges. so that you don't run into any fraying. In fact, if you look around the edges, there's no fraying on this canvas. It is absolutely beautiful. And everything was very clear, easy to read. I had a lovely experience, and I'm not just saying that. But you can check out Art and Soul for yourself. Go on over to artandsouldiamonds.com, as it says down here on the bottom. If you do have questions, you can email info@artandsouldiamonds.com and tell them Naomi sent you from House of Miscellania, because honestly, like, this is beautiful. And then watch for Art and Soul as one of our sponsors in the upcoming event, Mary Morales. You guys, that's what I've got for you. If you enjoyed this video, why don't you share it with somebody who loves diamond painting, or you yourself, why don't you hit that subscribe button, like and comment below. Tell me, what's your experience been like with Art and Soul? Was it negative? Was it positive? And if it was negative, are you going to give them another shot based on this post review? All right, you guys, I will talk to you again in the very, very near future. As ever, I hope that wherever you are in this great, big, beautiful world of ours, that you are having a wonderful morning, evening, or afternoon, whatever time it is, wherever you are. I will see you again shortly. Bye-bye now.